Asalamualaikum. This is lesson 23 of Ahsanul Qawaid. Today we will be working in page 22, and we will be looking at the concept of when we have a kasra that comes before a ya. So this rule will be similar to the rule of a fatha before an alif that had the stretched out sound, a dhamma before a waw, which gave us the stretched out oo sound. Now we have a kasra before a ya that has a sukoon on it. So kasras make the e sound. Yas with a sukoon also have the e sound when they're connected to the letter before. So this double e will tell us to stretch out the e sound for 1 second. So let's go through the alphabet to look at some examples. We have alif with our kasra, ya with the sukoon, e. Next one, b. And what you'll want to notice is how these are written with the ya. Sometimes this does look a little bit strange and different, but it's something to memorize. And we should also learn the dots and remember the dots for each letter. So ba has 1 dot at the bottom. So whenever we see this little squiggle that comes on top of the ya, if we know that there's 1 dot floating at the bottom, that is going to be our ba. So that's something you guys want to pay attention to. So this one, B, B. Next one, D, D, Phi, Phi, G, G, He, He, Chi, Chi, D, D. Next line. We have V, V, Re, Re, Z, Z, C, C, She, She, Sli, Sli, Li, 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 Li. Next line we have V, V, Ri, 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 Fi, Fi, Qi, Qi, Ki, Ki, Li, Li, Mi, Mi. Finally, last line, we have Ni, Ni, we, he, e, and ye, ye. And this last one is kind of like having a y, e, ye. Okay, so let's read through these examples here where we have this concept applied to the words. So I want you guys to pause the video, read the first 2 lines, and then unpause the video when you're ready to hear the answers. So this first one, alif kasra i, ya with a sukoon, so that would be e, ta with a waw with a sukoon, dhamma du, and noon, ya, kasra, ni. So this word would be iduni, iduni. Next one, mim, dhamma, mu, ba, kasra, bi. And the ba is connected to a ya with the sukoon, so it would be bi. And then noon, to kasra, nin. Mubinin, mubinin. Next one, ya fatha ya, ta ya kasra ti, mim to fatha man, yatiman, yatiman. Next one. كاف فتحة ك. ثا يا كسرة ثي. را تو فتحة رن. كثيرا. كثيرا. Next one. ميم فتحة ما. جيم يا كسرة جي. دال تو ضمة دن. مجيد. مجيد. Next one. ميم ضمة مو. حا يا كسرة حي. طا تو ضمة طن. محيط. محيط. Next one. ألف فتحة أ. خا يا كسرة خي. ها كسرة هي. أخيه. أخيه. Next one. نون فتحة ن. ذال يا كسرة ذي. را تو ضمة رن. نذير. نذير. And something you'll notice about this lesson is whenever we have the ya and it has the sukun on top, I'm connecting it to that vowel so that you guys can see that we stretch out that e sound. But don't forget that this orange symbol at the top is called a sukun. Next one. Kaf fatha ka. Ra ya kasra ri. Mim to dhamma mun. Karimun. كريم. Next one. تا فتحة تا. جيم with a سكون. زا with a يا كسرة زي. So تج زي. تج زي. And they did not write 2 dots on the ya. And it is supposed to have 2 dots at the bottom because there's a different rule when our ya doesn't have dots. So I'm just going to draw that in here. Okay, so there's our 2 dots for the ya. And this is an example of when we have a sukun on a letter that is not stretched out. It's just a jim in the middle of these letters. Because it has the sukun, it's going to keep the j sound, the j sound, but it's going to be connected to the letter before it. So we'll say tej, and then we'll skip right over it and go z. Okay. Next 3 lines. I want you guys to pause the video, read through these 3 lines, and then unpause the video when you are ready to hear the answers. So this first one, we have ya fatha ya, sin ya kasra si, ra to fatha run, yasirun, yasirun. Next one, ya fatha ya, mim with a sukun, and sheen ya kasra she. I'm going to write these 2 dots again here. So there's your 2 dots. So we would say yum, she, yum, she. Next one, ba fatha ba, صاد ya kasra si, ra to fatha run, basirun, basirun. Next one, lam fatha la, طا يا كسرة طي، فا تو ضمة فن، لطيف، لطيف. Next one, عين فتحة ع، ضا يا كسرة ضي، ميم تو ضمة من، عظيم، عظيم. Next one, عين يا كسرة عي، نون تو ضمة نن، عين، عين. Next one, واو فتحة و، غا يا كسرة غي، ضا فتحة ضا، وغيض، وغيض. Next one, واو فتحة و، قاف يا كسرة قي، لام فتحة لا. وقيل وقيل. Next one. ألف فتحة كاف يا كسرة كي دال ضمة دو. أكيد أكيد. Next one. عين فتحة لام يا كسرة لي ميم تو ضمة من. عليم عليم. Last line. ميم يا كسرة مي قاف ألف فتحة قا and تا تو فتحة دن. ميقاتا ميقاتا. Next one. با فتحة با نون يا كسرة ني ها كسرة هي. بنيه بنيه. Next one. ألف standing فتحة واو يا كسرة وي. آوي آوي. Next one. شين فتحة ش ها يا كسرة هي دال تو ضمة دن. شهيد شهيد. Last one. لام standing فتحة لا با كسرة بي ثا يا كسرة ثي and نون فتحة ن. لابثين لابثين.